Toby and Henrietta love working on the Farquhar branch line. They take workmen to and from Enofa Quarry and bring stone from the hills down into the valleys. The villagers along the line are always pleased to see him and know him very well.
Good morning.
Hello, Toby. Boy, there are some crazy things going on here. For a few nights now, we've been hearing this awful roaring and bellowing. The next morning, we found massive footprints nearby.
Massive footprints? What was it?
We don't know. The footprints were way too large to be a person. It was a Yeti! Oh, stuff and nonsense.
Yeti? You mean as in Bigfoot?
Yes, I reckon it lives up here in these mountains. As I've told you before, Yetis, Bigfoot, or whatever you call them, there's no such thing. Even if they were real, they only live in the Himalayas or the United States.
Well, regardless of what this thing is, we'll have to be careful, I guess.
Probably just someone who spent too much time at pub. Throughout the day, Toby wondered what this creature could be.
Do you think a gorilla escaped from the zoo?
And somehow ended up all the way up here? I don't think so, Toby. Though there is that big blue gorilla that pulls the express, I suppose. Smelly fella. After working at the quarry for the rest of the day, Toby decided to spend the night there.
Did you hear what's going on in Ulfstead? People think Bigfoot paid them a visit.
Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, I can already smell the conspiracy theories coming in.
What the bell was that?
Then they both caught sight of something on the hill. Toby, do you see what I see?
Yes, I do. Is that Bigfoot?
The figure stared, then ran off, disappearing behind the grassy slope. Mavis and Toby were utterly speechless. Even though the figure didn't come back, it was a very long night for both engines as they tried to make sense of what they had seen. Bigfoot? What do you want about, Toby?
I saw it, and it was no man. Ask Mavis, she saw it too.
You're not the only one. Someone in Ulfstead caught a picture of it lurking near the village. Look! The man showed them a picture on his phone.
Oh my goodness!
You mean there's a monster lurking around the branch line?
What do we do?
The story soon spread.
Nonsense! It's possible.
It might gobble you up, Gordon! Poor Toby didn't know what to think. He was sure he saw a creature just like Bigfoot, yet he knew they didn't exist. Mavis felt the exact same way. Later that day, when he arrived at Farquhar, Toby saw a group of men chatting near the platform. He recognized one of them as the Ulfstead station master.
Hello, what's with the big gathering here? Is this about Bigfoot?
Why, yes it is. I heard you saw it last night.
Well, I'm not making any assumptions about what I saw,
but I'll take that as a yes. By the way, we're going to try and capture this thing tonight. Do you think you could help us patrol the line?
Me? But
Oh, go on, Toby. Be brave. The other engines blatantly refused.
Oh, all right. I am actually curious to find out what this creature is.
Good. That's settled. We'll depart here at 9 with a large net. That evening, it grew cold, and mists rolled into the mountains. Toby hated the mist. It made everything very spooky.
What's that? Oh, it's Daisy.
Who'd you think it was? He arrived at a grim and foreboding Farquhar. Excellent. Let's roll, folks. They climbed aboard, and they set off into the mountains. At first, they couldn't find any clues, even in the town of Ulfstead. But then... Stop! What's that?
It's a tree that's been knocked over.
Look! Footprints! They go along the line. We'll follow them slowly and see where it takes us.
There's a tunnel coming up. I wonder if he's hiding in there.
Well, there it is. And no, he's gone around. That's him!
Oi, let's hide in the tunnel and see what he does. Turn off my lamp, driver.
Good idea. Toby slowly rolled into the tunnel. Without his lamp, it was pitch black, except for the other side. The station master and driver walked slowly towards it.
This Bigfoot creature must be close by.
Well, yeah, he's right there.
Oh dear.
The creature had heard Toby's voice and turned around. He looked directly into the tunnel and began walking straight towards the source of the noise.
Oh no.
It must be too dark for him to see us. Get the net.
The creature did not seem to see Toby and his crew at all. He actually walked into the tunnel. The driver and the station master slowly walked back towards Toby. Toby's fireman freaked out and turned on Toby's headlamp. Everyone was completely frozen. Then Toby let off a whoosh of steam and fright. There was a loud scuffle, and when the steam cleared, he could see that the men had apprehended the creature.
It's a prank.
This ain't no Bigfoot. Bigfoot can't talk.
No, it's not Bigfoot.
The station master ripped off the mask to reveal a man. Not just any man, but the man from Ulfstead who claimed Bigfoot was real. Can I ask you a question? What the coldy fell are you doing in a bloody gorilla suit?
It was a prank. I wanted to start a big news story. Well, you've certainly done that.
Oh, were you scared, Toby? Did you think a real Yeti was gonna come chasing after you? Shut it! Now get in the cab, and let's put this business to an end. The next morning, Toby was telling his friends about the evening's events. So, why exactly did he dress up as Bigfoot and cause trouble?
Well, the sad truth is that this man is a bit mentally unstable.
Was he arrested?
No, he wasn't even institutionalized. But he's getting help, and the police will be keeping a close watch on him.
I do hope he gets better. You were very brave to go searching for him, Toby.
Oh well, we get scared just like people do. But the reality is, we're massive chunks of metal, or wood. How is a monster gonna take us down?